What's up, YouTube? Pink Reaper here, back with more Shotgun Let's Play. God, that's a weird thing to say. Shotgun Let's Play Kirby Superstar. I'm going to be starting up with Revenge of Meta Knight. Is this your first time playing? Oh no, they don't ask you that on this one. Cool. Kirby's here, he's heading towards us. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Look in the way, get rid of him. It's Meta Knight, what should we do? Soldiers on the deck, assume battle formation. Alright, let's go. I don't remember this one as well as I remember everything else. Like, I remember Milky Way Wishes really well. I remember Great Cave Offensive moderately well. Obviously, I've mentioned I tend to forget one of the treasures, but I do not remember Revenge of Meta Knight super well. I fell into Orange Ocean. There you are. I like that this actually is just Orange Ocean, too, which is the name from Kirby's Adventure. I'm not good at using this power for battle. Okay, gonna die now. Fight this enemy for me, Birdon. Thank you. I was hoping that one would drop some food. I was about to die right there, too. And I died. Oh, that was bad. I've actually never seen what happens when the timer hits 0 in this game mode. Like, I actually just don't know. This is all I needed. I just needed to make it this far without getting hit, which you'll note I just did. Like, that's all I needed. I could have got my maximum tomato and been fine. But yeah, I'm assuming you just die, but like, still, I've never seen it. Look how fast Kirby moves up these things. I've seen people die on that room before. It's hilarious. Really wish I had plasma right now. Oh well. That was supposed to be a damage boost onto the star, but the game's dumb and it doesn't work the way I wanted it to work. Oh, my ankle hurts. I'm sitting in a really awkward position because my room is a mess and there's all kinds of shit around me. Up to and including my Nintendo 64. Oh, I guess I should talk about that. So at the end of Super Mario 64, I talked about how there was something I wanted to do with Paper Mario. Unfortunately, it's looking like it's not going to happen. I wanted to create an RBA run for that game. In the same way that... what is it called? You know what? Fine, you can just have the power. I don't care. In the same way that... Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time has the reverse bottle adventure, and the recently shown off reverse badge adventure in Pokemon Red and Blue. I wanted to do a reverse boss adventure in in Paper Mario 64. Unfortunately, it's not really a possibility. There are two huge roadblocks that, as far as I know, there's no way to get around. And that is Chapter 5 and Chapter 1. Not Chapter 5, I'm sorry, Chapter 6 and Chapter 1. So it's easy enough to get to Chapter 7 without having beaten a single boss. That's how the any percent route does it. Because you can skip the Chapter 5 boss and use that to get to the Chapter 6, and then use Lackluster from Chapter 6 to skip all the way to Chapter 7, at which point you can just enter Chapter 7 and fight the boss. Oh wait, I actually do need the firepower here, don't I? The problem is, if at any point you set the game state to before Chapter 6, like if you re-enter Chapter 5 or something like that, it removes the door to Chapter 6, and you lose the ability to gain any of the seeds, the bulb seeds you need to re-enter Chapter 6, or need to enter Chapter 6. So there's no way to do that, unfortunately. I was sort of hoping there would be a way in Chapter 6, like go from Chapter 7 back into Chapter 6, and then still be able to reset a flag that allows you to at least just fight the boss. But as far as I can tell, there isn't. The other big one is Chapter 1. Chapter 1 also has basically no way of resetting the game to tell you that you're in Chapter 1 again. And because of that... okay, that's not technically true. Technically, there is a way to do it. It's just not, like, viable. There is a way to re-trigger the prologue that is so ridiculously, like, not necessarily ridiculously difficult, but it's incredibly time-consuming, and it requires a ton of, like, RNG with an item that you have to drop. It's just not worth trying. No, that's not what I want. If there was a way to reflag Chapter 1, and I haven't necessarily given up on it. I actually have been, like... I've been clipping out of bounds anywhere it's possible, just to, like, maybe find a trigger that's stored out of bounds after you've already hit it or something. Anything like that. I've been trying, but there's not really anything, unfortunately. There may be something for Chapter 6. I haven't really been looking as hard for that chapter because, again, it's not as big a deal if I can't do Chapter 1 anyways. And Chapter 1 seems to be the really, like, impossible one. But from how it's looking impossible. Basically, the route would have gone like this. Peach Warp all the way to Chapter 7. Enter Chapter 7, complete Chapter 7 like normal. Okay, no, that's not actually not true. What would happen would be, enter Chapter, what is it? Enter Chapter 5 like you normally would, like the any percent route up to Chapter 5, but then you would get Sushi. Then you'd complete Chapter 5 with Peach Warp. I mean, not with Peach Warp, with Boss Skip. Enter Chapter 6. Play Chapter 6 like normal, getting the 3 items to make the Beanstalk until you get to Lackluster. But then when you get Lackluster, immediately take him back to Chapter 5 in Peach Warp. Then you have, after beating Chapter 5, or after doing that, go up the Beanstalk that's already spawned because you've beaten that chapter. Get Super Jump Charge. Go under, back to Underground. Get the Ultra Boots. Peach Warp again. Enter chapter... Peach Warp again, which will take you right outside the Crystal Palace. Then enter the Crystal Palace. Play it pretty normally, like you would in the all cards are out. No, I'm trying to skip a boss. Beat Crystal King, but don't collect the card. Return to Chapter 6. Find a way to re-trigger the boss, which I don't have, unfortunately. Beat Huff and Puff. Again, don't collect the card. Enter Chapter 4. Get the Calculator, I think it is. It's either the Calculator or the Frying Pan. From the first treasure chest in the room to the right. That sets the game to Chapter 4. Then use the Warp Pipe to go back to Chapter 5. Enter Chapter 5 like normal. Doing that will allow you to fight Lava Piranha. Fight Lava Piranha. Back to Chapter 4, which again you can re-trigger just by entering Chapter 4 and getting the whichever one it wasn't, the Frying Pan or the what do you call it? Calculator. Because again, I don't remember which one was in that treasure chest. But anyway, yeah. Because whenever you see a scene with... Not whenever you see a scene with... what's her name? Kammy Koopa. But whenever you open a treasure chest that Kammy Koopa puts an enemy in front of, that is the trigger... That is one of the triggers for... that is one of the triggers for Chapter 4. Sorry, I'm trying to mash. So that allows you to just go back and fight, immediately fight, what's his name? The general guy. Fuck, I forgot his name. So fight and beat general guy. Again, don't collect the Star Spirit, because there's no point. Then you use the Warp Pipe to go to Chapter 3. Enter Chapter 3. Get the treasure chest that has the portrait ghost in it, which sets the flag for Chapter 3. Do Chapter 3, you know, pretty normally. As normally as you would. Plasma has such a good power. I love this power. After being Chapter 3, you go to Chapter 2. You just immediately enter the Dry Ruins, which, despite having not actually activated, like, that one's weird. The ruins are there and open, like the loading zone is open, but the actual ruins don't appear, so you can just enter it. And then you get the Super Hammer, which sets the flag for Chapter 2. Beat Tut and Koopa. Then it would be return back to Chapter 1. and find a way to reflag that, and then beat the Koopa Bros. And then after that, you'd finally enter it. You'd finally go to Chapter 8. Again, that was a really long explanation, but unfortunately, it's not possible. I wish it was. Like, I really wish it was. Because I think it would be really cool to show off. Oh shit, that's gonna miss. I'm gonna destroy this cannon completely. I think it would be really cool to show off, because I think it would be a really cool way to, like, really show how interesting the game design for that game is, because the way they build the flags in that game and such. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's a way to do it. The time for it wouldn't be super long compared to, like, not any percent, to all cards. It would probably be around 3.5 to 4 hours. Although you could probably make that faster, since this route no, actually, I'd say the route covers basically all of the same stuff that any percent covers, but it gives you a little more access to certain items and to certain badges, I want to say, but even that's not really true. But yeah, it would probably have been about 3.5 hours. Unfortunately, it does not appear to be possible. Oh, I fucked that up. I should have been able to do that faster. Sir Meta Knight, you're on your own. We don't love you anymore. Revenge of Meta Knight takes way longer than I remember. What the hell? Prepare to die. Yeah, I'm not gonna use sword for this, sorry. You and your broken tornado spam. Blue Kirby. Do 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 do. Didn't we kill you? Aren't you dead? I always hit that. I always bonk that. Like, every single time. Really? Really, Meta Knight? You're gonna do it like that? You're gonna be one of those people? Really, Meta Knight? Really? Can you just stop, please? Alright. Next up, Milky Way Wishes. I hit the wrong button. I hit B instead of A. Is this your first time playing? No, we're going to explain to you like it was anyways. This is one that actually didn't take me any time as a kid to find. I was just like, that green dot looks kind of interesting on the map. I wonder if it's a thing, and then it just turned out to be a thing. Okay, gonna kill all of these copy guys because they annoy me. These are the most annoying enemies in the entire game. Like, without question. Let's go here. Warp Star. I just love this attack. I think it's silly. I think it looks silly. I think it is silly. Don't freeze me. Do I even need to do this? Is there a power up here? Yeah, there is. There's wheel. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Where am I going? This is the one where I'm going to get lost. I can never remember where to go. So I'm just going to start clicking doors until it works. That ain't it. Let's try going over this way instead. There it is. I recognize this door anywhere. And now I can go back here. And then here. There we go. Oh man, I'm bad at that fight. What am I at on time-wise? 8 minutes? That's not a lot of time. Actually, you know what? Which planet is it that has the power? I want this one. Right here. I'm going to get plasma right away. Wait, is this the planet with plasma? It's not. Bollocks. Well, I'm done. Cows, please. This planet only has ninja and mirror. What am I even thinking? Ugh. Oh well. I get the powers I don't use very much. Like, ninja's cool and all, because it is a ninja. But, like... Actually, do I even have a way of breaking this brick? Yeah, I do. What am I thinking? I have no good powers. At least offensively. I have plenty of great powers when it comes to movement. Yeah, not even about to do this room that way. I don't even know why you have, like... What's the point? You get a maximum tomato and a 1-up. But you're gonna take, like... It's just not worth it. Okay. I was really scared I was gonna die in that room. Lose the power immediately. Die. Okay, that's fine. It's the only time it's faster to just flap the wings. Bonk. Really? I'm getting fucked up by ninjas? I guess that's what they do. They are ninjas. I am ninja, he is ninja, she is ninja too. And I believe that you are ninja too. You know what would be great if I had fucking plasma going into this fight? I have nothing good for this fight. This is my best bet for winning this fight. Ugh. I guess I could have gotten Fighter right there. This sucks. I don't like your Red Dragon Archfiend. You are the worst. Really? I'm gonna die. If any of those had hit me, I would have died. Even if I guarded them, they deal chip, so I would have died. Alright. I need to get some food. I'm fucking starving. I feel like Kirby right now. I'm about to eat the whole world. Okay, I was dumb. This is the planet I wanted. I don't know why I thought that was Mechai. Alright, let's go. This one is for Yo-Yo, if I remember correctly. Yeah. My Yo's will be Yo'd. Even this would have been a better power. Let's go over this way. Takes a while for that invincibility to activate. Oh, I don't have... See, I don't have plasma for this room, but it's not a big deal. Yo-Yo breaks it just as well. And now, if I remember correctly, plasma is all the way at the top. Yep. Yeah, plasma. And then the exit should be right over here. Wait, is there another power to get in here? I think there is. What powers do I have? I feel like there's another power in here I'm forgetting about. Not that one, though. Stop dodging my shit, man. Not that one. Not that one. It's not like it's hard to kill all these bosses, so... Maximum tomato. Nope. Guess I'm just crazy. Oh god, forgot what boss this was. Whatever. The arrows work well too. Alright, that's going to be it for this part, guys. What part is this? This is part 3? So I guess this is going to be a 4-part Let's Play, because I still got 3 more planets, plus the arena. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Pink Reaper, signing out.